Today we will be using watercolors to create art. Before we get started on our own project, let's look at this example from the Dixon's permanent collection. This painting was made by an artist named Jean-Louis Ferrin, and it is titled The Bookmaker, made in 1885. Ferrin used watercolor to create this picture, but he used a couple of different techniques. If we look at the crowd in the painting, you can see the colors are very distinctly separated, especially here with the woman in the front. Her dress has a blue color and her coat has that brown shading, but there's no mixing of the two colors. If you look towards the back of the painting, you'll notice the colors are blending much more than they do in the front. Not only are the colors blended, but they create this unique and interesting texture. The technique used to create this texture and this blending is something called wet on wet. And today we are going to use the same technique to create a painting of our own. Let's get started.
To create a wet on wet watercolor painting, you'll need a permanent marker, some watercolor paint, a piece of watercolor paper, and a cup of water and a paintbrush. Using your permanent marker, you can sketch out whatever you'd like for your painting today. I decided I wanted to do a landscape and kind of like a sunset theme. So I started by drawing a horizon line, adding some islands and palm trees for my background. But you could draw whatever you want, like patterns or just abstract lines and shapes. Using your paintbrush and plain water, add water all over your page. Don't be shy with this step. The more water you add, the more your colors will spread and blend together. Choose your first color. Dip your paintbrush into water and then into the color you want to use, and brush it onto your paper. Because the page is still wet, the color will spread out all over the page. Then you can clean your brush and add another color. Try not to control it too much. The wet on wet technique is letting the paint do all the work for you. So just brush it on and watch the magic happen. The colors will spread and blend together to create a beautiful effect. Once your page is totally full of color, let it dry. Come back in an hour or so to check out your beautiful creation. That's it! I hope you had fun making today. If you're proud of what you made, you can share it with us using the hashtag #DixonAtHome or Discover the Dixon. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you again really soon. Bye!